What a finish! Fallen Star by Proud Honey off their album Break Up the Silence, and I love Hugh's riffs, man. He's such a fantastic guitarist, and that's such a cool band. Very vibrant, very like cool. Like I would love to see them live, and I had them on the show twice, and both times they played songs for me. Both times, a great bunch of guys, and they worked so hard to get where they are. But great band, great tune. Fallen Star off their album Breaking Up the Silence.
Yeah, that is such. I mean, it's a great album and it's a fantastic tune, and that one in particular. So one of my favourite bands ever is Oasis. I just thought Oasis were the epitome of everything that's great about rock and roll music, and these guys really remind me of the last album, Dig Out Your Soul, and also Heathen Chemistry. It's really got that vibe going in, and they're two really underrated Oasis albums because obviously everyone talks about What's the Story and Be Here Now and Definitely Maybe, but those two albums have got such great groove and drive in them, and that song has got that throughout, and it really hits me. I have an emotional connection to it because I love Oasis so much. I remember asking my parents if I could stay up till midnight to go to a CD shop and buy one of their albums. I can't remember which one it was, and I wasn't allowed. I was too young.
Yeah.
Just proper reminds me of that time, and I absolutely love it. And it's great to hear that kind of thing carry on.
It's funny.
They totally don't.
It's funny that you mentioned Dig Out Your Soul because that's one of my favorite Oasis albums. And I remember when I first got it, like listening to the whole album in full, I was going to training in Michigan. So I was like, perfect, I'll stay at my dad's house and do whatever. So, do the drive up, and it's about 2.5 hours roughly. So I listened to the whole album all the way through, like about a time and a half. But it's such a great album, and I can think of so many good songs besides the singles that were released that are such good tunes. I mean, the acoustic one with Noel sing High Horse song, get off your high horse, lady. There's that one, and there's such a good tune. It's a great album. Or I think
it's fantastic. Yeah.
I think it's the first track. It's like someone tell me I'm dreaming. The creeps are coming up through the floor. Do do do. Like yeah. And it's such like really tripped out and really just wow, like it encompasses like late 60s, early 70s, but that was tripped out. Like I really enjoyed that album.
Oh, it's really good. It really hits you. I think it was recorded at Abbey Road, and it's really got that kind of feeling to it. It just Abbey Road does. I mean, obviously they're famous for the Beatles recordings, but anyone that records there comes out with a really good sound. And yeah, you're right. It's just was it The Shock of the Lightning? I think. Was the single, I think.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
And the rest of it is fantastic. And what I was looking at this the other day. Actually, I can't believe that was. I don't think it was released in 2007. I think it might have been recorded in 2007 and released in 2008. So it's like 10 years old.
Oh, I know, right?
And of course, I don't know how long they might have toured it right through to 2009 before they had a fight and quit the band or whatever.
Right.
But it doesn't feel like that long ago, and it's amazing. I mean, they were such a good band, and I know everyone will be. Anyone that was a fan will probably, every time any anniversary of any album.
Oh, exactly.
Will they get back together? Will they do 25 years of this one? Or whatever? Whether they ever do or not, I don't know. But they're a fantastic band, and like I say, this track really reminded me of that particular area, and Heathen Chemistry as well, which is again one of my favourites, like the Hindu Times and all that sort of stuff on it. It just had that just really nice tonality and really nice groove, and the songs on those albums were really interesting as well, and they kind of they matured and they moved away from the stuff that was kind of seen as the classic stuff. It was all caught up in the mid-90s and everything else. And don't get me wrong, I love all their albums. Actually, What's the Story is fantastic. Be Here Now is probably actually my favourite. They're all great, and they all fit so well in points of time. But for some reason, Dig Out Your Soul is just not talked about, and it's just so good. And anytime anyone reminds me of that, it's like, oh, I've got an excuse to talk about how great that album is. And this is that time. So nice one. Cheers, guys.
All right, so right on. So
great track. Really like Proud Honey.
Nice. So right on is the next one up is a band called The Actions, who will be on the show next week at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 p.m. GMT for an interview for the first time. I've been chatting with them via Twitter for a couple of years now, and they're a great band and great tunes, and I'm going to get a chance to talk to them, so I'm looking very forward to it. Here's The Actions with their newest single called Let's Talk. Dig this. Wow, man, the actions with Let's Talk, and let me tell you, that is hands down that is hands down the craziest thing they've done to date. They've never done anything like that tune. That was badass, man. That sounded like had massive Attack influence in it, like the vocals, and as well as Portishead. It was tripped out, really freaky, and man, it was like a mix of Elizabeth Fraser, who did the singing on Teardrop for Massive Attack, and Beth Gibbons from Portishead, and holy crap, man, like, wow. That was very, very impressive, man. Like, I love that tune. That's probably my new favorite tune. Let's Talk the Actions.
Yeah, I mean, that... I don't even... Oh, my God.
Right.
I absolutely love that. I mean, that felt like I was tripping out at a house party, and in one room they're playing Portishead, and in the room next to it they're playing either some kind of grimy dubstep or that Metallica and Lou Reed album, or something like off the wall going on there, and it feels like I'm standing in the doorway in between those two rooms having a panic attack but really enjoying myself. That's what that does, and that is all good, by the way. None of that sounds good, but that was good. That's a good feeling that I'm trying to describe there, even though it sounds quite haunting and horrific. That track is absolutely blow you away good. I was just stunned. I saw a great band called Hava last week, who are in the process of finishing off their EP, and they're going to send us some tracks. And that they do a lot of stuff like that, where it's quite claustrophobic and jolty, but Hava are a bit more. I suppose a bit more grungy behind it, but yeah, I love that sort of thing. I love music that really makes you react in a certain way and think about it in a certain way, and that was amazing. I didn't realise that none of their other stuff sounded like that. I just assumed they were that sort of band. But yeah, really digging that. I think that was quality.
Right on. So we're gonna get time for our last tune and a quick break, and then we'll be online with Hands of Blue. So here's our last song of the night. This is a new track that you sent me again, Mike. This is your submission. This is La Flamme, so go ahead.
Oh, yeah, La Flamme. So, La Flamme, very lucky. They got to play the 100 Club last night, supporting Cud, or whatever they're called, who, if you ever listened to anything from the 80s alternative scene, it's one of them. And they released this EP yesterday. This was actually, I think we're playing the bonus track on the EP, which they sent me first, and I got it over as quickly as possible. I've got the whole thing now, so we'll play a couple more tracks over the next few weeks. They're all brilliant, and we were listening to it in the car earlier actually, and my son who's 5 kept asking me to play it again, which I always think is a good sign, because he's got great taste in music. Yeah, it's a fantastic tune. They're a brilliant live band. This is a brilliant track and a great way to end part 1, and I just love this. These guys are brilliant.
Here you go with La Flamme, and this is Tempted. Dig this.